Let me go back to who is Byron De La Beckwith,
Right.
as someone from the South and someone who's been looked and talked about the civil rights movement and the casualties and the triumph for a long time. I know him, but for the audience's sake, who is he?
Byron De La Beckwith is a man who is a self-proclaimed white supremacist, a man who was a salesman and following the same route as another man, a black man named Medgar Evers, and they actually crossed paths unbeknownst to each other in their days in Jackson, Mississippi and the environs around 1963. He was a member of the Ku Klux Klan, a member of the White Citizens Council, a member of a lot of, as he called, white Christian groups. In fact, he said that God, in his immortal words, Byron De La Beckwith's immortal words, God put the white man on earth to rule over all the dusky races, as he puts it. So this was a man who was, in my view, virtually insane, but who was so obsessed about white Christians ruling the world and everybody else being essentially really not human. And he got in his mind that the way of life that he was living in Jackson and in Greenwood and areas around that part of Mississippi was being destroyed by these, this influx of civil rights people coming from the north and from local people who were stirring up trouble and trying to change a way of life that he very much believed in. And he took it upon himself the very night that John F. Kennedy delivered his famous civil rights address to wait in the bushes outside of Medgar Evers' home. Medgar Evers was a local civil rights leader. And as Medgar Evers got out of his car on that very same night as this civil rights address by John Kennedy, shot Medgar Evers in the back.